Vice President Kamala Harris was recently asked about President Barack Obama's attempt at shaming black men into voting for her. Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Vice President Kamala Harris interviewing with the Shade Room, and a very long sit down for her, 24 minutes. That's kind of a marathon. But at a certain point in the interview, they addressed the now infamous viral comments from Barack Obama, where he attempted, keyword, attempted to shame black men into voting for her. I guess the 80, 85, 90% rate that black folks vote for the Democrats isn't enough. We also need more turnout because a lot of us are staying home because we're not really inspired by Kamala. Now, in case you forgot his words, let's watch that right quick. Then we're going to get into her response.
We have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers.
Those comments still have me heated. I'm talking about I am furious. If I was a white guy, I'd be fire truck red right now in front of you on the television screen or on your phone screen or however you're watching me. I would be completely fire truck red because it's infuriating. It's like, how are you going to try to shame me rather than giving me policy, rather than giving me real reasons why I want to vote for her? The same as anybody else in this country. I don't like this whole singling out black men. You're not going to single out the white man or the Asian man or the Jewish man. You're not going to do that. But for me, I get singled out. Don't like it. Now, she was asked about this, and this is on the Shade Room. This is like a urban type of blog. I will link to this full thing in the box if you want to see it and hear it without my commentary for some reason. But let's watch this, and we're going to see what she said. Check it out.
So my question to you is, do you think that what President Obama said was the right thing to say?
Let me tell you, I am very proud to have the support of President Obama and that he is out traveling to talk with voters about what is at stake in this election. I'm very proud to have his support.
This answer, I grew up in a middle class family. That's kind of what it is right now. I'm not really seeing an answer to the question. So let's see after this breath if she's going to answer the question or if it's going to be more word salad trying to not answer the question.
What is also important is, one, to understand, like as I said, I intend to earn the vote of everyone, including black men. Two, pay attention to everything that President Obama talked about, because he also talked about at length the danger of Donald Trump. The danger of Donald Trump in terms of somebody who has said that they would weaponize the Department of Justice against.
Okay, so the question was about Barack Obama shaming black men, shaming me, me and people that look like me. That's who you were shaming. But now somehow we've gotten into Donald Trump and the dangers of Trump. Okay, we've already established that you feel that way. Okay, we got it. Cool. But what about what he's asking? Do we have anything for that or no?
Against his political enemies. Somebody who has referred to black immigrants in Springfield, Ohio, legal immigrants, as though they would eat their pets, constantly perpetuating tropes. Remember,
like if you don't know whether you vote for me or for Trump, you ain't black. Who said that? Was that Trump that said that, or was it your man that said that? No smoke for him.
Donald Trump, who said in Charlottesville, there are good people on each side.
Oh my goodness, stop it.
So
Kamala.
I think it's really important to focus on the stakes of this election, and there are two choices. And I ask everyone to look at the background, look at the work, look at the words, to have a sense of how you then choose to use the power of your vote on Election Day. But there is a very big difference between Donald Trump and how I will be president of the United States. And I cannot impress upon people enough that This is somebody, Donald Trump, who intends to take us backward. Look, this man won't even debate me a second time. He won't even debate me a second time. He didn't do the 60 Minutes interview.
But you know the reason why they keep talking about Donald Trump? They have nothing else. All they got, orange man bad, Trump did this, Trump did that. When it comes to real things and answering real questions, they have nothing.
One more thing I want to ask you before you go, and I think it's the fun part. I want to ask you about your plan for Black men.
Yes.
It's something huge
Yes.
that you have just released this
Yes.
week. We're talking about 1 million loans that are fully forgivable up to $20,000
Right.
to Black entrepreneurs, men and women,
Yes.
correct? Expanding access to bank accounts, expanding the child tax credit. Many things that you're
Housing.
doing.
Don't forget my housing.
Lowering rent, making it affordable to buy a house for
Yes.
first-time home buyers.
Correct.
Talk to me about this
Yes.
plan, just in
Yeah.
summary,
Yeah.
and how this will impact not only Black men, but all Black people.
Sure. So look, I grew up in the middle class.
Oh my God, really, Kamala? Kamala, stop. Look, they had a whole SNL skit where they said that exact same line.
Name something that you keep in your glove compartment. Oh, VP Harris.
Steve, look, I was raised in a middle-class family.
They should tell you, when I say they, I mean your handlers, stop saying that. Stop it. This is crazy. Oh my, Kamala.
My mother worked hard. She saved up. And by the time
I would pay any dollar amount in the world to see Justin's reaction when she said that line. Oh my goodness.
was a teenager, she was able to buy our first home.
Look at Justin. He's a funny guy. His faces are hilarious. Shout out to Justin.
We'll never forget where I came from. Okay, by the way, my opponent, Donald Trump, was handed $400 million basically on a silver platter and filed for bankruptcy 6 times. So just keep...
Was it 400 million? I thought it was a small loan of $1 million. I didn't know it was 400 million. That number keep getting bigger and bigger, don't it?
that in mind about who's coming from where. I know the ambitions, the aspirations.
Look, the question was about your plan for Black men, about the loans and the tax credits, and you're going to tell us how to get money and how to manipulate the government, I suppose. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But here you're talking about, I'm a small town girl, orange man bad. That ain't the question, lady.
The incredible work ethic that exists in our community. I know the dreams that exist, but not everyone has started out on the same base in terms of being able to realize their goals and their dreams. So my plan is to build what I call an opportunity economy, which means giving people an opportunity to actually achieve those ambitions, those goals, and those dreams. So, for example, housing is too expensive.
Okay, so I'm not really seeing much here. Again, I know I'm cutting it, but it's like 20-something minutes long. I will link to the whole thing. You can see this entire video right here from the Shade Room. TSR Investigates. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to Shade Room. And Kamala. Hey, man, it's not... Listen, come November, you can stop doing all this. You don't even got to worry about it. You don't got to worry about trying to say words properly. You don't got to worry about trying to, hey, there go them earrings. Oh, I'm always pointing them earrings out. You got a million different outfits, all kind of jewelry, everything else, but you still keep rocking with them same earrings, or at least that one earring right there. Is that a receiver? Is that some kind of microphone? I don't know what's going on, but Kamala, I mean, you keep getting these friendly interviews, right? All the time, friendly interviews, and this is what you do. Say the one line that they don't want you to say anymore. But as I close, I want to say this. I didn't really hear much from Kamala when it comes to what she's going to do for Black men. Didn't she say before she can't do anything specifically for Black men? That's what I heard before. So which one is it? And also, your man Barack Obama, you don't have much smoke for him. You don't really want to parrot what he said because you don't want to get that kind of attention on you the same way he has on him. But you're not really, debunking it. If it was me, I wouldn't appreciate that. I wouldn't like someone saying that about me. But you know what? That's why I'm not over there with them in their party, because that's how they behave. Everything's race-based. Everything's orange man bad. it's a bad party, and you got bad people, Barack Obama being one of them. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your take on this interview from Kamala Harris on the Shade Room? Was it a good interview, bad interview? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. I mean, I can't believe that she said the forbidden phrase, or the phrase that everybody in the world has been clowning her for. Everyone has been making fun of her for that. Okay, you get asked a question. Hey, how's the car going? Everything's good. The oil change, tires rotated. Well, you know, I was raised in a middle class family. My mom, she was great. That ain't the question. She can't help it. That's Kamala. You're going to have 4 to 8 years of that if the American people want it. And I should hope, after all of what we've seen from her personally and her administration, the Biden-Harris administration, I should hope that Americans don't want that in office anymore. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.